YouTube, what's going on? How you doing? This is going to be a very interesting video just because it's different stuff. I don't buy a lot of this type of stuff, but felt compelled when I saw it. And I'm sure you've already seen a lot of these cars, if not all of them. There's that awesome weathered international pickup from Johnny Lightning. That is a roached out custom courtesy of Vic Oric. These are the new Lamborghini cars from Hot Wheels. They're just little main lines, but the detail's a little bit nicer. So they're still 94 cents, but man, I'll tell you what, they look really sharp. So this little guy here, pretty sick looking, I think, for a 94 cent mainline. So that one there is the Sesto Elemento. Whoa, it's fast. And this one here is the Reventon. Thing is sweet. It's like a pearlescent white. Really, really nice looking car. I mean, they look really good for what you pay. I think this is probably the nicest, like, little side subset at the mainline level, in my opinion. I know the Porsche set was really nice, but these to me seem a little bit nicer. Like even this thing here, this is the I don't even know how to pronounce it, the Urus or the Urus. I have no idea how to pronounce it. Not even gonna try, but I mean, headlight detail. You got the Lamborghini shield. You got the stripes. Back end detail looks really good. No brake light detail. I mean, if it is, it's in there and it's really hard to see, but they went to the trouble of doing the exhaust tips. So really sharp looking. If it wasn't for these ugly mainline wheels that Hot Wheels has, that's the one thing that I really wish they would just do a complete overhaul on their wheels. I mean, I know they can make a nicer wheel for that price because Matchbox does it. So this thing is sweet too. I really dig this one. This is the Estoque. Gold wheels. Just so sharp looking. It looks real classy. Great looking cars for the money. This one is missing the tail end detail though. That would have really put it over the top, which is probably why they didn't do it. I don't want to look too nice now with our dollar cars. So I got there the other night. They had just put them out. They put out 2 cases. I was the second one there because the first guy that was there took every single Countach, so I didn't even get a single Countach. But that's all right. Not a big deal. I'm sure I'll come across it somewhere for cheap. Here's the Murcielago. I don't know. This one's okay. The detail in this one's really good. The stance, yeah, I just don't know if I'm feeling that stance. But I think overall, they're all really nice for what you pay. Let's see, which one do we have here? I got some other cool stuff after the Lambos, so it's not just going to be a Lamborghini video. Here's the Aventador. I love the Aventador, especially this one. I don't like the open top. This is a really nice looking casting here, though. My camera struggles with the dark color castings, but man, that thing is sharp. The headlight detail, just awesome. I mean, look at that. That thing looks great. $0.94. That's, I mean, these are really nice looking cars for 94 cents. And then the last one that I got, so there's 8 cars in the set. I was able to find 7 of them, as previously mentioned. This is the Reventon Roadster. This is probably my favorite one. I think this is the one that Maisto put out. I like the Hot Wheels better. I think it's just sick. I mean, you could really make some nice customs with these castings. So that's those 7 cars, and like I said, I'm sure I'll come across the Countach at some point. Alright, so Toys R Us is maybe a quarter of a mile down the street from where I live, so I try to pop in every day because they're always putting stuff out. It's not necessarily, you know, go on a truck day, because sometimes they'll get a truck and the stuff will stay in their back room for a couple days, as is the case today. I went in yesterday, they were unloading, they were doing a reset, and they had the U-boats out with all the boxes. I saw the Greenlight box, so I found the Smokey and the Bandit green machine. So today I go in, same time, after work, it's 6 o'clock in the evening, and same thing. And I know they didn't get a truck 2 days in a row. So, but I was able to find another chase car. I like this one quite a bit more than the Trans Am, because this is actually a casting that I collect from M2. I don't buy all of them, but I do try to buy the ones that I like. Now this one, there are some issues with it. As you can see, the hood tab popped out. But overall, it's a really nice chase car. All the gold trim. This is the old school chase. This is how I think they should just keep doing it. You know, they went to like clear tires and like different color paint and interior and hidden ghost tampos and stuff like that. Like, to me, just put gold trim on it. It looks really clean, really classy. Got a gold interior, all gold trim. Anyways, it's a packaging error. As you can see, it was mounted on the base backwards. So the nameplate is facing the back, but it was packaged that way. The seals have not been broken. It is completely fresh. Now, I do not really collect M2, so while I do collect the Apache casting, I'm not attached to this, so I will probably offer it up for trade or sale. But I found a couple other cars that I wanted to take a look at. They got the other case the other day, which the other case didn't have these castings, so today they had these out, so I had picked them up. These are some of the new Majorette cars, which like I've said in previous videos, I'm not going to get too crazy about these. I like them, they're okay, but I'm not going to go out and just collect them heavily. They're not nice enough for me. But this one here really caught my eye. And I just like pickup trucks. So when I saw this, it looked pretty decent. See, it has sprung suspension. It does not have prototypical wheels, but it's a really nice roller. It does have an opening hood. There's okay detail in there. You can't see it because it's all painted black, so it's not... While there is some decent sculpted detail, it's not a lot of painted detail. But you got side view mirrors. It's a pretty decent casting overall. You got the Ford badge with the brake light detail. You have a towing hitch, plastic base. The grille and headlight detail looks okay. So, I don't know, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably grade this, factoring in price with quality and detail, I'd probably give it a 6. And I'll show you why right now, right here. I brought this other F-150 out specifically for this video. So that's your Majorette. And here's essentially the same truck from Greenlight. Now, bear in mind, the Majorette in the background is a $3.50 casting. This one is a $5.99 casting, so it's not quite double the price, but you're stepping up, you know, I don't even, it's like, it's a lot more quality. Let's just say that. You go from a plastic chassis to a metal chassis, plastic tires to rubber tires with tread. You go from generic wheels to prototypical with licensed Goodyear Wrangler tires. You can see the front end detail. There's a significant difference with insert lens headlights with tampoed indicators. A lot of extra pieces on the Greenlight. And this one here, I don't know how many extra pieces I would say it has. Surprisingly, though, the side view mirrors appear to be part of the casting, which is really good because that should make them really durable. I think that the glass on this is probably some of the nicest glass I've seen at a inexpensive price point like this. It's a really good quality clear glass, or it appears to be. But you can see, you know, for paying $2.50 more, you get a whole bunch more with the Greenlight. But I just thought I would crack that open and show it and kind of compare it. The size, I don't know how accurate Greenlight is for 1:64 scale. They're pretty close. Pretty close. Obviously the Greenlight, you have the lift kit on it, so it's going to sit up quite a bit higher. I would say the Greenlight is actually quite a bit longer. It's actually a lot longer. So the width of the cars is pretty close to the same, but it's the length of the car is significantly more with the Greenlight. So anyways, $3.50. I think this should be probably $3 or less, maybe a $2.50 price point. It's definitely nicer than Hot Wheels. It's maybe a little bit nicer than Matchbox. But I got another casting too that I want to take a look at here. You know, everything is relative. If Greenlight didn't exist, then, and you know, other premium detailed stuff didn't exist, but especially Greenlight, since Greenlight does this truck, you know, this would probably be the nicest F-150 out there. All right, so this casting here is the Porsche Boxster. Now I got this one because, so like the F-150, you have an opening hood, and I'm not sure if they all have articulating parts. I think they might. Although the R8 that I got, I don't think does. I know the GTR has opening doors. The Porsche has a removable top, which is a cool feature. I remember having a car or two like this as a kid, where the top was removable, and I always thought it was really cool that you could pop the top off. Now, how you get it off, I don't know. Very carefully without breaking it, which I almost just did. But it looks great as a convertible. This car actually, I think, looks really good. Now, the scale is, I think, way off. It looks really big for 1:64. Yeah, it's really big. This is a 1:58 scale Porsche Boxster. However, it looks awesome because you have lensed headlights, which are part of the windscreen. So they're not like separate inserts. It's that whole piece just pops up underneath there. Side view mirrors, which are part of the casting. I really like that they're not extra pieces because it's going to make them a lot more durable. Pretty basic plastic base. That doesn't bother me at all. Really nice detail on the back end with the brake lights, even though it's all, I don't know if it's painted or tampoed, but it looks good. It has a real good, clean look to it. And I think this suits the $350 price point pretty well. I would say probably the same thing about it. I think it should be probably $250 to $3, which, you know, in a Walmart setting, it probably would be. Toys R Us is usually not the cheapest. So here we go, popping on the hood or the roof. Or trying to here. It goes on there pretty good, I guess. It's not the best seam, but it's on there pretty good. I don't think it's gonna come off. And it looks pretty good. I think that's a pretty cool thing to have. So my big gripe with this car is I wish it wasn't so big. I wish it was closer to scale. The F-150, by the way, is 1:72 scale. So with that being the case, I think that Greenlight is probably spot on at 1:64 with their F-150. So that's it. That's the Porsche Boxster. So I now have 4 Majorette cars in my collection from these new releases. I didn't think I was going to get any of them. I do want to grab the other GTR. I might get the Subaru, but I'm not going to buy the Lambos. I'm not going to buy I'm not going to buy any of the domestic stuff. I have enough of that stuff with the other brands. So the Challenger and the Mustang and the Lamborghinis I will leave on the pegs. But the GTRs and any truck that they come out with, any 4x4, I will pick up. So anyways, not really a typical video for my channel. Something different. I don't know. I'm really impressed with these Lamborghinis. Like, I think, my opinion is these Lamborghinis to me look better than the Majorette Lamborghinis. All right, so we'll just take a quick look here, and then we'll wrap up the video with the street view. That thing right there. That is a sharp car. All right, so there you have it. That's going to be the video. I do plan on being back probably towards the end of the week. I'm waiting on a package, and then I'll have another video for you. If any of you are on Instagram and you're interested in this chase, I'm looking for certain Johnny Lightning stuff. Certain Ultra Reds, certain Green Machines. So let me know if you want to trade. And other than that, you all have a good night, and I'll holler at the next video.